People, deluded, I'm back again. Apologies for the sound issues. Before I carry on in regards to Arsenal's transfers, if you can suggest certain YouTube cameras to get, please let me know in the comments and whatnot, because I'm trying to rectify the issue we're having. Like I said in the description of a lot of vids, we're just gonna have to put up with it for now, people, and it warms my heart that you put up with this because it sounds terrible. But moving on, like I said, comment that. But it's deadline day. It's actually 2 minutes past 5 now, and we've announced not too long ago the signing of Kieran Tierney. Now, looking on Arsenal.com and their website, people, it says he's joined on a long-term deal. I hope it's 4 to 5 years, 4 years with an option of a fifth, 5 years outright, people. And I'm happy. You lot that watch me and rock with me, you know left back was something I was trying to go in with this season. I know we've long sagas with Zaha, we've got Pepe, and we've got Ceballos, and all of these. We definitely had a more positive summer than a lot of us, myself included, believed. And left back was one for me. I think we need one. Obviously, we don't know what we're going to get from Kieran Tierney because he hasn't played yet. But at the same time, I believe he's going to be someone that is competent and consistent. Two things I keep banging on about in my videos. We need to lock down left back. I hope Kolasinac looks at this now and it raises his game and he improves defensively, because you want him to have a bit of an ego trip. His place is under threat. If he improves defensively and marries his decent attacking sense, we've got two decent left backs fighting. For me, when Kieran Tierney is fit, you've heard he's got a little injury. He passed the medical and that, but he's got a little injury. Probably naive to suggest he'll play against Newcastle. Probably the same with Pepe starting, as much as I would want them to, people. It probably is hella naive on my part. So maybe Burnley or beyond that, he'll play. But for me, I'm happy. He's got the number 3 shirt. You've obviously seen him play for Celtic. Obviously, people will mock the Scottish League and stuff. I think that's disrespectful. But at the end of the day, yes, Celtic are expected to win that competition, but there's a lot that goes into winning a campaign. There's fan pressures, there's media pressures, there's a need for consistency. Going into games, must win, knowing what you have to do before a game, and that's the sort of mentality I want at my club. If he can bring that to himself, then and that can rub off on other people. Don't get it twisted. I'm not expecting him to fix everything. People need to wake up for themselves. But that's what I want to see, man. He's obviously a decent defender. Defensively, sticks to his task. He can play at centre-half if need be. Not that I'm advocating that. He can get forward well. Obviously, if he plays in the left-back as a 4 or as a wing-back where he needs to venture forward a bit more, it's obviously a good prospect. And I wouldn't actually rule out such as Emre at some point. Monreal centre-half. Somehow Kolasinac and Kieran Tierney all on the same pitch at some time. It's a bit mad, people. Obviously, Monreal, probably his last season. He's probably centre half and left back is his last season here. You do just go through the motions a bit and whatnot, because we have got 3 on the books, and you can't actually rule out somebody possibly leaving, because you need to remember the European window is still open. Does Monreal want to go back home? We know we had this back and forth earlier in the window, but if a suitable offer comes from Spain, would he go? Sanye's done a good job in terms of departures, and not the best of money, but definitely since in recent years is the best window in that terms, people. Do we look at it? Monreal's 33, signed a new deal. Can we get, how much did he sign for? 10 million, people. Can we get near enough that will recoup something for someone that's going to be a free agent, assuming he's going to be a free agent in a year or so, people? I'm happy for him, man. This guy's played 170 times, Arsenal.com has said. He's played 12 times for Scotland. He's only 22. He's played 170 times for Celtic, so he's young. There's obviously the resale value. There's obviously scope to grow with Saliba in a couple of years. Tierney, Bellerin's not that old. Holding's not that old. Leno is quite young for a keeper, so we can lock down that back 5 for a couple of years, because I do believe defence is central to the success of a team. He's been given the number 3 shirt, people, and the short piece Emre said on Arsenal.com, we're delighted Kieran is joining us. He's a very talented player who will continue to improve. He increases our options defensively, and I look forward to him joining our group. So it is what it is in that regards, people. Now, happy he's here. Let me see if David Luiz has been announced. Now, it looks of a case of David Luiz being announced very soon, people, but right now, I don't personally see him on the website. So it probably looks like his deal will probably be done. You've seen the videos and whatnot, allegedly, of him going to Arsenal for a medical, as you saw with Tierney. So that's probably going to happen. Obviously, you've seen young Eddie Nketiah officially go on a season-long loan to Leeds, and we wish him the best of luck. Hopefully, he gets 20 goals or near enough. That would be the best season. He helps them get promoted. He puts himself in the limelight so that people are looking, and it's kind of, Emery has to give him a chance next year, sort of thing. Of course, if he did score 20 league goals, the key is to do that again, because he's still a young man and whatnot. He needs to play football, and for me, He's obviously done his thing in pre-season, but Emery and him have obviously had an honest chat, and it's deemed that he has more of a chance of playing elsewhere. It raises a question of who is going to occupy that third striker role. We know Pepe at a time, there's talk of him potentially playing through the middle. Lacazette and Aubameyang are near enough fit. Tyrese John-Jules just signed a new deal and whatnot. Yes, he's young. It's unrealistic to assume he's going to be a regular, but he could probably command that role. And you never know, possibly Balogun. There's spaces. In the same way, I think left-back is up for grabs at Arsenal as well in the youth academy. Because yes, we've just signed Tierney, we've got Kolasinac, but we've let Bramall go, and Thompson has signed for 3 million apparently to Brentford. I don't know if that's true, but that's decent money. Dominic Thompson, that's 2 left-backs gone. Joel Lopez is only going to be a second-year scholar in the under-18, so it'll probably be Swanson occupying that, or someone else, or you've seen other people hold down that role. But there's a gap there, if you get what I'm saying. So good luck to Eddie. Welcome Kieran Tierney. You've actually heard within the last 5 minutes, people, just while I was setting this video up. Apparently Iwobi's gone. I don't know this to be true. I ain't seen nothing on Arsenal.com. It's over the deadline day, but you know how it is. If you've offered a certain amount and you know the Premier League can grant extensions, I don't know if this is true, people. Here is Zaha still wants to bust out as well. I don't know if he's going to dip, but if Iwobi does go, apparently it's 45 million. Apparently he is gone, people. On the face of it, maybe Iwobi was always going to be sold, and you look at a couple of players. Koscielny's extension was taken out. We technically got a fee for him. Iwobi signed a new deal last summer. Played a lot under Emery as well. Seemed as someone to be in and around the squad. He's been sold. We've predicted his resale value by renewing his deal and selling him. And if he has gone, I actually don't want him to leave. But if he has gone, because I'm clueless at this point, people. At the time of making this vid, I wish him all the best. I feel personally, yes, at times, I feel he's had good moments at Arsenal. There's obviously been times he's not been consistent, but he's done alright on the large part for me. I think the best thing for going to Everton is he gets away from the old Arsenal thing, because I do think he's a scapegoat at times, people. Mental handbrake just allows him to be free. It's another set of fans. You can get a move elsewhere. Obviously, Iwobi is hella marketable. He's a young Nigerian flyboy playing in the Premier League. There is scope. You're hoping Iwobi can burst on the scene and to a greater standard, and I wish him all the best. From an Arsenal perspective, Reece Nelson should be laughing. There's an opportunity on that left-hand flank where Iwobi primarily played. And obviously young Saka. Now, I don't expect miracles from either player, but I would like to see them get chances. Martinelli potentially too could be in that mix. So I wish Iwobi all the best if he has gone, people, man, to be fair with you. He's made 100 appearances in the Premier League here. For Arsenal, he's got 15 goals, 27 assists. He's made 149 appearances in total. 11 assists in the Prem. 11 goals in the Prem, sorry, people. And 19 assists in the Prem. Is it 19? I think that's what Transfermarkt said. Let me actually look, people. Yeah, he's got 19 Premier League assists. But that's more than I thought. Statistically, last season he had his best season. But at the end of the day, if we can get 45 million for him, with the incomings we've gone and we've got rid of some players on wages and whatnot, it's been one of the better summers in terms of departures and getting fees. Because 45 allegedly for Iwobi, 10 for Bielik. I do think his pennies on a large part. Obviously, there's the little 2.5s and 3 millions here and there, and it's been a decent in terms of incomings and outgoings. It's been okay. If we can get Mustafi and El Nene and them sort of players there, probably to Europe, well, has to be to European clubs, then it is what it is. Now, I wish Iwobi the best, man. I wanted him to stay and compete and be a squad player and whatnot, but if he wants to leave, he can leave with his head held high. At the end of the day, I think, regardless what people think about Iwobi, I think he's a great tale of adversity, because nobody expected him to make it at Arsenal. Close to being released a couple of times, and he's gone on to make 100 appearances for this club. He's played in some good games. I swear he's won a trophy here as well, Community Shield or something. Or was he about when we won the FA Cup? He must have been about when we beat Chelsea in the final. And he's lived his boyhood dream. For someone people writ off and whatnot, he's played for a Premier League club, a top 6 Premier League club, previously top 4 club. He came from the academy, the stuff we all dreamed of doing. He's 23, I'm 24, so I think technically he's the year below me. That's what everyone wanted to dream. Be Thierry Henry playing that, obviously Highbury, but you get it. He's done that. He's lived what he needed to do. He's played for his country of his heritage in Nigeria, and this is a new adventure for him. Hopefully he goes there with clarity of mind, forget the old Arsenal scapegoating, and sets it on fire, man. I hope, if he has gone, people, if it is true, because like I said, I'm clueless. It is what it is at this moment in time, people. You've also heard Aubameyang and Lacazette have signed new deals today as well. Now, you have heard for a while the offers have been on the table, and admittedly, right now, I'm clueless, people. Until Arsenal.com or someone brings the details, I don't know. Talksport 2 said he signed a new deal in the same way that the Daily Mail, was saying that Iwobi's gone right now. I like to see it because you think Aubameyang is coming to the end of his career and whatnot. It's nice to tie him down if he can keep scoring goals, and then he'll probably go to MLS. And if people do want to buy him, it means we can get a couple more pennies. Lacazette the same. He's always subject of interest of Champions League clubs. And you have seen the Mirror report that he hopes by signing this new deal, if we don't get Champions League next season, potentially he can keep it moving in a sort of goodwill, good faith gesture, people. So I don't know. To be fair with you, people, I think it's been a good window on the short. We can still obviously make sales and whatnot. Keen to get to the bottom of Iwobi and the contract stuff, to be fair. Obviously buzzing that Kieran Tierney's here and we can try and develop a back five. Louise will probably be a stopgap signing, just like I suspected, people. It's allegedly a 2-year deal with an option of a third. Socrates and Louise, I guess we'll have to run with that for this season at least. Saliba to come next season, or, well, you'd like to think a centre-half probably still on the agenda next season, in the sense that Louise is 32, going to turn 33. Socrates is turning 32, forgive me if I'm wrong. We do need to look at someone potentially now. Yeah, man, I don't think I have anything else to add, people. I'm confused about Iwobi, but if he has gone, good luck to you, Iwobi, man. People, DG, I'm out. Thank you for watching and rocking.